Hello guys, welcome back to S3D, and today I'm gonna do an unboxing and a review of the 2023 reissue of the Bandai Robot Spirits, Bandai Tamashii Nations Robot Spirits gym version anime. So you can see right here, this is the I did the comparison video. You can go check that out if you like. This is the 2023 reissue version with the Tamashii Nation quality sticker. Right off the bat, I can tell you there's a possibility, there's a very slim possibility that this product actually has higher QC than this guy. But since I haven't opened it yet, you guys gonna have to, you guys gonna see the whole experience of me comparing this reissue figure versus the original one, the $38 one. Same exact figure. But I was told the new one has better QC. It's definitely not the issue with the Zaku. The Zaku, the newer one, has more QC problems than the older one, and it costs more. It's ridiculous. But hopefully, we get lucky with the gym going forward. Uh, Again, I still don't like the new price. Even if the quality control is slightly better, in my opinion, doesn't really justify a $20 price hike. It's ridiculous. But let's go from there. All right, so I got him out. I haven't undo the packaging yet. Again, like I do have to say, they really need to do away with this packaging. This packaging sucks. It should definitely be more like the SH Figure Arts, where you just have a little shell right here, and then you pull it, make it easier to go back in, and make it easier to, take it out. So, yeah. So right off the bat, I can show you some quality concern I have with the old figure. You can see right here, there's a nub right here. This isn't cleaned up properly when they install it, and honestly, I don't really see any other major issues other than this part. That kind of drives me crazy with this old figure. I think I seen other people's figure, but only my figure had this problem. But yeah, so you can see how the older one is like. I don't think the serial number really matters that much. I guess maybe we can compare the serial number here on the back versus the new one. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty solid looking figure. You can see the nubs on the back here, right there on those parts. It's all ABS plastic, so yeah, that's something to be expected when it comes to ABS plastic. The nubs are a little bit more difficult to clean on ABS than Gunpla polystyrene. Polystyrene is what people call cheap plastic. This is like a fusion of polystyrene and resin, make this composite plastic called ABS, which it's part polystyrene, but the resin part makes it stronger. But then you also have to worry about the issue of yellowing. The resin part is what causes the yellowing on the ABS plastic. And also, in a way, if these things are exposed to heat long enough, they will degrade over time. So that is another issue. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this guy up and do the comparison. All right, so I liberated this guy. I can't speak. Liberated this guy from the prison. Again, my opinion. These things need to change. They should give us higher quality, packaging, right? Yeah, hopefully. But okay, so the accessories really hasn't changed. They still feel as problematic as before. The loose parts are still very loose, like this section. You can still see there's nubs everywhere. Some people tell me like Bandai just don't care about accessories. So there's that. You can see the nubs, right? Yeah, that part actually don't look too bad. On these bazookas, like sometimes they have like humongous nubs on the tips of the bazooka that make it look absolutely horrible. This one isn't too bad, but stuff like that is present on a lot of the Xeon bazookas. So this one's actually okay. I don't know why I can't get it to focus, but whatever. This is not the focus of this review. So right off the bat, I can tell you, this figure actually has slightly tighter joints. Probably it's because it's new. This one I have actually pulled quite a bit. I really enjoy this figure. I think it's definitely one of the best offerings from the Robot Spirits line, even though it's basically Gundam, right? It's RX-78-2, but he has like different front skirt, different head, and stuff like that. But this is a very nice figure. So I can tell you can actually tell that there's some slight manufacturing variations. You can see the visor right here. This is like a lighter green. You can actually see this in person. It's not just on the camera. This is a darker shade of green. So they made some changes. And the red on the orange on the body is a slightly brighter shade of red. This is more saturated actually. And even the shoulder pauldrons, yeah, there's some slight color variations. Even in the tint, in the green, this off-white green color, the minty green color, this is like a darker shade too. So there's if you like look close enough, you can see the difference. Yeah, on the feet, this big difference actually. This is actually darker. Well, is it brighter or yeah? This is like a darker shade. That's what I meant to say. So. Yep, and the serial number on the back. They're actually exactly the same serial number. So that's kind of weird. On the Zaku 2, they have different serial numbers. So that kind of confused me. But you can see the old one has the nubs, right? Right there. The new one actually cleaned up pretty good. So you don't really see the nubs anymore. Right there, you don't see the nubs. So yeah, but you still have the seam lines. That is exactly to be expected for a mass-produced figure. Now, okay, that's the no nub part. That's good, but here we have the problem. You can see these legs. If you're gonna be nitpicking, they're not a simple flush. You can see the bottom here. You can see that. Look at the middle where the two parts meet, right? One side is longer than the other. It's crooked right there. And I think right here too, on both sides. If I can get the camera to focus. You have to really look at it to see it, but they're misaligned on both legs. So that's definitely not good. That's Tamashii Quality for you. Yeah. My phone is running out of battery, so the flash is dying. But yeah, I mean they did some parts well, and then they something went backwards. Yeah, the older one is perfectly aligned. It's perfectly straight. No issue there. But it's got the nubs. So yeah, this one has the nub right there on the chest. This one doesn't. Looks, the color looks better. The joints are tighter, but it's probably just because this one hasn't gotten any use. But yeah, like people saying the quality is better on the new one. I mean, just look at that, the misaligned lower legs. I mean, to some people, that would be the deal breaker. I'd rather have the nubs where I can actually fix what those lower legs are misaligned. I don't really think you can fix that, like, without severely damaging the figure. So, again, like I say, man, it's like quality control, right? You pay more for better quality, or you paying more for, like, whatever, right? So, anyway, yeah. I definitely would like the new one. I like the slight change in color. I like the darker visor right there. But overall, you know, I can't really say like this one has significantly improved over this one. I mean, it's just the fact that these lower legs, both of them are like misaligned. That really drives me crazy. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. All right, folks. So here's the overall the conclusion. So right here, I think originally I gave this guy an 8 out of 10, and that's the older figure that was like 38 bucks. I think that's a fair review. The rating based on, you know, this guy had quality control issues, but then this guy right here is $20 more, and he also have quality control issues. I think is even worse than this guy. Right? Like I said, you essentially getting the same figures, and they did fix some issues with the previous ones, you know, like the nubs and stuff like that. But they went backwards on the legs. The misalignment, that's ridiculous, completely ridiculous. So imagine Army building this guy back in the day for $38, and now Army building this guy for $60. It's freaking ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give this guy a major downgrade on the rating. This is a 6 out of 10 at best. So yep, 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching.